Hi guys, it's Gabby. There's been a thing I've been really wanting to talk about for like the past few hours ever since it came up at uni. Yeah, I'm actually a university student, if you didn't know. And for those of you who are from America, university is kind of like college, except you don't live on campus most of the time. But alright, so basically I am just really excited because I am an art student. Not an art student, an arts student. Basically, right now I'm studying stuff in media and film, and I'm just really, really interested in it, and it's kind of awesome. So, for my course it's about contemporary methods in film, just contemporary methods in contemporary approaches in film. It's more just like talking about all the new things that are coming out in media and how that's affecting the film landscape. And so we have a group assignment, and I kind of shotgun the week on fan practices. So I get to do an assignment where I talk to everyone in the tutorial about fan practices. And I really want to do it about Dragon Ball Z Abridged because it works perfectly. See, it talks about like spectatorship, and it talks about like Dragon Ball Z Abridged doesn't talk about itself, but when you like analyze it and sort of look at how it's changed and what it is and how it's become popular, it just talks a lot about the modern media landscape, and I just find it really interesting. I really want to talk about it. And I got kind of into it, and I'm sorry Ryan and the other person, I forgot her name, the guys doing the group assignment with me, because I was just blabbing on and I was like so into this, and they were all like, I'm really tired. I'm like, nope, I am not tired even though it's like 2 o'clock. I am totally getting into this. And I'm just, yeah, Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I think, and Abridged series in general, they're just like so interesting if you want to like talk about new media and how the media landscape has changed with the arrival of the internet and with all social media. And because, after all, Abridged series, they're parodies, right? They're parodies, but they're parodies that have also become really popular and influential in their own right. Of course, when I'm talking about influential, I mean Team 4-Star. They have gotten really up there, and the thing about new media is it's sort of blurring the lines between what a consumer is and what a producer is. See, after all, like 20 years ago, 10 years ago even, you watch something and then it's like, oh, cool, I watched it, that was fun, but you didn't really think about it you thought about it, but you didn't bring those opinions out. But now at the age of the media, and age of internet, and the age of just opinions on everything, now you watch something and you can basically be part of the fandom. You can look it up online, and you can just, this is the age of like fandoms for every kind of media, every kind of book, TV show, movie, anything. And you can share your opinions and you can produce material. This is what I'm really interested in. And the age of YouTube, the fact is, everyone, no one is a consumer anymore. No one's a consumer. We all have the capacity to be producers. After all, I guess technically I'm a producer now because I am producing material, even if it's material that's just me talking in front of a webcam built into my Mac. But yeah, it's just so interesting. And so back onto Team 4-Star, what made them really interesting is, they started off as fans, and then now they're moving into being actual producers. And not just producers of their own anime parody, but just producers of material in general. So 2 things. First of all, Takahata 101 is in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Holy crap. That is like a monumental achievement. Not for just for Team 4-Star, but just for everything in general. The fact that the guys who making real dub Dragon Ball Z, like Chris Sabat and all of them, they know about Team 4-Star and they're massive fans and they want to involve them somehow. And so, a guy who was famous for making a stupid voice in Dragon Ball Z Abridged on an internet parody is now in a legitimate video game doing that legitimate voice. He's doing his Ghost Nappa voice. It's crazy. And on the second note of Team 4-Star being all professional, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Team 4-Star recently did a Patreon account, and it's getting a lot of money. Patreon and crowdfunding. So it's the fact these were the guys who started off making a parody about Dragon Ball Z because they just felt like it, and now they've moved on to actual new material, not even just parody material, material that they want to make. It's just, I just love the age, this age we're in, the age of new media. I'm sure there are a lot of problems. When you have something that seems good, I'm sure there are people who could abuse it somehow. But the fact of the matter is, in the age of the internet, everyone can be a producer. Everyone can make anything they want. Things are just so accessible. You don't have to go to film school to be a film producer. You can just make a film and upload onto YouTube. Cameras are easier to get. Editing software is easier to get. And just things like this are just so much more accessible to the common day person. And it just, I just really love the age we're in right now. Anyone can be famous. Anyone can do something that could be successful. And yeah, after all, in this age, I think I'm in the opinion of everyone has at least like one good idea that they can talk about, that they could make. It might be something small, but I feel like bringing this opportunity, an opportunity to create content, bringing it out to everyone, and the opportunity to get an audience. I think that if we have that, we can get really good material that's no longer defined by old limitations of what you had to do to be professional. So it's the blurring of the lines between like fan-made and professional and just everything. And it's just, it's so great. And so, yeah, going back to my film studies thing, so we're talking about fan practices. We have a group assignment about it. And I think, well, I want to do Dragon Ball Z Abridged, but I don't think I'm going to do it in the end. I might do a little bit. If I am, just random note, if I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a scene from Christmas Tree of Might, because I feel like that was a great way to exemplify how Team 4-Star can not only can use the original material from Dragon Ball Z, but also make their own new thing. After all, Tree of Might was not a Christmas special. They made it a Christmas special, and that's just amazing. So yeah, Ryan and I forgot your other name, the other girl who I'm doing it. We're supposed to be in a group of 4, but then one of our people left, so now we're only 3 of us. We're not exactly sure what we're gonna do. I said I still think we're doing something on YouTube. They say, yeah, sure. I'm like, there's this anime parody, hides in the corner because don't want people to judge me. No, and anyway, if I was gonna do it, then I'd have to actually, put a clip of Dragon Ball Z Abridged on to a whole bunch of art students who probably, 1, never see anime, and 2, just will automatically tune out. And they have to analyze and ask questions about it in this assignment. So yeah, I'm just really like, I just love the internet age. There are just so many opportunities, not just for me, mind you, but just for everyone. We can all do something. If you have a good idea, if you have an idea in your head and you think it's amazing, then just do it. Don't worry about first of all, don't worry about what other people might think. And second of all, don't worry about, this might be too unprofessional. Just do it anyway. There are people, I'm sure there are like actual legitimate producers and people out there who are like scanning around or just might find things by accident and then just decide, I like that idea. I want to make that legitimate. And that's happened. Team 4-Stars in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Fred and the Annoying Orange had shows on Nickelodeon. And not just YouTube, just the internet in general. Everyone has an opportunity and it's amazing. And I feel like that this could just be the start of it's the start of a new age of media. It's an age that could also lead to some problems if people abuse it, but I feel like we could get so many new ideas and so many new concepts, so many new angles. It's just great. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I've been really hyped up and I just wanted to say this to someone. I know it's probably not much like anything else I normally do, but what do I normally do anyway? This channel doesn't really have a theme. It's just random rants. And if I was sounding a bit too, using too many, slogans and lingo and art logic, I'm sorry. I don't know. But I just really wanted to say that. And I hope I made you guys think. So, if, like, I mean, did you ever have an idea? Like, do you have an idea that you've always wanted to do and you've been too scared to do it? If you want, just like write it down. I'd say write it down and don't forget about it, because one day you might think it's actually, other people might think it's good, and one day someone might find out about it and then they say, I want to make it real. And you could be famous. Or not even famous, but you could create something that other people enjoy. And that's just what I love about today and the future. And that's what I had to talk about. So, bye guys.